Hello yogis, welcome to ReYoga. I'm Rebecca Lee Henderson, and today we've got a great little sequence for the hamstrings. They tend to hold a lot of tension, especially if we're spending a lot of time sitting, so let's give them a little love. So coming to standing, let's come into a nice little mountain pose here. Bringing your feet hip distance apart, parallel, arms relaxed by your sides, palms facing forward. Good, take a deep breath in. Lift your heart up towards the sky and forward fold. Exhale out. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Hands can be to your shins or the mat, whatever's more comfortable. Exhale, forward fold. Good, gently roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. As you get to the top, roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And let's do a couple more, just like that. Warm it up. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to the earth or to your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. As you get to the top, roll the shoulders back. And one more. Inhale, sweep your arms up, breathe up into your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Let something go. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Good, and we're gonna hang out here in our forward fold just for a few rounds of breath. So option 2, grasp opposite elbows. Maybe you gently shake the head no, nod the head yes, releasing through the neck. Maybe bring a gentle swaying motion into the spine. Just allowing the spine to melt down vertebrae by vertebrae. Forward folds are so wonderful to do for relieving tension. They give a really nice opening to the backs of the hamstrings and also to the ligaments of the spine. So just great for starting to release in those areas of the body. Good, take another deep, nourishing breath in. And exhale, let it go. Good, gently release your elbows. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. And again, slowly roll up by vertebrae, by vertebrae, by vertebrae. All right, as you get to the top, again, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, gently forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now exhale, step your right foot back and lower your back knee. Hug in through your core. And now option number 1, bring your hands onto your front thigh. An option just to stay right here. If you're working with your balance, find a solid point of focus in front of you to focus on, your drishti. Good, an option if you want to go a little further, sweep your arms up above you. From here, cactus your arms. Hug in through all 4 sides of your waist. And now gently begin lifting your heart up towards the sky, gently opening up the front body. Good, breathe up into your heart for 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Slowly come back to center, hands to prayer. And now bring your hands down on either side of your front foot. All right, now from here, we're gonna start to really get into the hamstrings. Shift your pelvis back, aligning your pelvis over your back knee. And extend your front leg in front of you, coming into Ardha Hanuman, half splits. Now for this one, if the hamstrings are a little tight, like mine are, really nice option, if you have yoga blocks with you, grab them and place them on either side just for some balance, whatever height feels good for you. And if you don't have yoga blocks, pause the video and maybe go grab a couple books or some soup cans, or even hold on to a piece of furniture if it's nearby. Whatever you need to support your body. Good, from here, draw your front toes towards your shin. And now gently draw your left hip back as you press your right hip forward. And you're gonna feel a deeper stretch come into the back of the hamstrings with that. Good, breathe, you're doing great. For 3, 2, 1, nice work. Slowly come forward onto the front foot. Place your blocks to the side. Lift your back knee. Step your back foot to your front foot. Forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, let's step the left foot back, lowering the back knee. Again, option number one, hug in through your core, hands onto thighs. This is a really nice place to stay. Or if you're going a little further today, maybe sweeping your arms up. Good, maybe cactusing the arms. And now everybody hug in through all four sides of your waist. Hug in through your core. And now gently lift your heart up towards the sky. Getting this really nice stretch up through the front body and through the front of your left hip. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Good, really nice work. Hands back to prayer. And now place your hands on either side of your front foot. And let's find our Ardha Hanuman on the other side. So again, finding your props, whatever you're using today is just perfect. Finding whatever supports your body best. And now gently draw your toes, your front toes towards your shin. And gently press your right hip back as you scissor the left hip forward. Good, breathe, you're doing really great. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Placing your blocks to the side. Lift your back knee. And step into your forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, root to rise, sweep your arms up, breathe up into your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, and just take a moment here just to breathe. Feeling that little opening sequence settle. All right, now from here, let's take a quarter turn and take a big, wide step out so that your legs are nice and wide on your mat. Bring your feet parallel and then slightly pigeon toe your toes in. And now bring a gentle micro bend to your knees. Good, now from here, bring your hands onto your hips. Hug in through your core. And now slowly begin to fold forward with a long, flat, supported spine. You got it. Good, now option number one, if your hands reach down to your mat, you can press your hands or your fingertips down onto the mat. And if the hamstrings are a little tight and they don't reach, that's no problem at all. Grab your props and press your hands down into your props. Good. So allow your head to hang heavy if that's comfortable. Breathe into the backs of your hamstrings. Engage through your quad muscles, so through the front of your thighs, hug them up. And if you want to deepen this one, press your palms down into your blocks or the earth, as if you could press your mat, your yoga mat, down and forward. Yeah, whew, you're doing really good. This is Prasrita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward folds. Breathe for 3, 2, 1, good. And now let's come into a nice little variation of this one. Interlacing your fingers behind your back and lifting your interlaced fingers up towards the sky. Breathe into the backs of your hamstrings and up into your shoulders. For 3, you're doing great. 2, 1, good, nice work. Release your grip. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your hips, hug in through your core, and now slowly root to rise. Nice work. All right, now from here, my hip just went a little poppy crack there. Sometimes that happens. All right, now from here, so turn your toes out at a 45-degree angle, and then bend your knees. We're gonna come into goddess pose. So have a peek at your knees, and just make sure that they're centered over your ankles. And if the knees are tending to fall in a little bit, just root the outer edges of your feet down. Good, now from here, find your drishti point, and cactus your arms, finding your goddess pose. Breathe. Good, now option 2, stay right here. Or maybe bring your elbows to your inner thighs, coming into a little bit of a deeper hip opening here. Maybe shift side to side if that feels good. And if it's part of your practice, or you want to go a little bit deeper today, You can take a slightly shorter stance and melt your sits bones down towards the earth, coming into Malasana squat. Good, bring your hands to prayer. Maybe close your eyes, take another deep breath in. Exhale out. Good, really nice work. Now from here, just make your way down onto your bum and swing yourself back around so you're facing the front of your mat. Feet hip distance apart and parallel, knees bent. I'll move these to the other side. Let's sweep our arms up, just get in a little bit of core as we make our way down. Hug in through your lower belly, slowly roll down. All right, now once you're down, coming into a little bit of final hamstring opening, nice gentle stretching. So with your leg bent, grasp the outside of your right foot and hug your right knee down towards your right shoulder. This is called half stirrup. An option to keep this left leg bent or maybe extend it out on the earth. Good. If you're feeling a really nice stretch to the back of your right hamstrings, stay right here. Or if you want to play, exploring, maybe slowly begin to extend or straighten your leg any amount. Wherever you're at is just perfect. And you can grasp your leg along your calf, along the ankle, along the foot, whatever's most accessible to you. Good, and now slowly begin to draw the leg a little bit to the right and just feel how that moves the stretch through your hamstrings and into the groin. And now slowly bring your leg back to center. And now taking your left hand, placing it either outside your calf, outside the right ankle, or maybe outside the right foot, if that feels available. Gently draw the leg a little bit to the left, and you're gonna feel this deep stretch here come into the IT band. Breathe. Oh, this is a pretty deep one. My leg is totally shaking. Is yours? That's all good. For 3, 2, 1. Good, nice work. Bring it back to center and let's switch legs. Finding your stirrup on the other side. Maybe extend the right leg out if that feels good. And from here, slowly begin to extend or straighten the left leg any amount. Again, feeling free to hold the leg, anywhere along the leg that feels accessible to you. I have really long arms, so it's sometimes easier for me to reach my foot, but it all depends on the proportions of our body. Everybody is beautifully, uniquely different. From here, maybe guide the leg a little bit to the left. See how that feels. And now let's come into that little IT band stretch on the other side. So taking your right hand, placing it outside the left calf or shin or foot, and gently, draw the leg a little bit to the right. You'll feel this one, it's pretty deep. You're doing great. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Good, nice work. Slowly bring it back to center. Release your leg and hug both knees in towards your chest, giving the hamstrings a nice little rest. And from here, let's extend the legs out and come into our Shavasana. Good, breathing nice and deeply. And sending big, beautiful, nourishing breaths through your body and down to your hamstrings. They worked really hard for you today, so just taking a moment here to acknowledge your incredible, powerful body, the gift of that. You did beautiful work, welcoming you just to give yourself as much rest as you need or as much rest as you have time for in your Shavasana. Until next time, the light in me bows to and honors the light in you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.